Hi guys, my name is Manu Mishra. I am first year CSE student from VIT Chennai. VITrendZ has started a great initiative to provide a platform to discuss solution of PoD for all the students. Let's start with the problem. We are given a two strings and we have to write a C program to perform a simple string subtraction. Simple string subtraction does character subtraction from last to first character of the string. Letter in English alphabets are given forward and in reverse position. 1 to 26 are in forward position and 26 to 1 is in reverse position. In forward position, A is at 1 and Z is at 26, and in reverse position, Z is at 1 and A is at 26. Character subtraction of the character C2 from C1 works as follows. C1, if C1 and C2 are the same, then we get the same element, that is C1. Otherwise C1 minus C2 will be C3, where C3 is the character 3 in the forward position D, and D is I minus J, and that I minus J are forward position of C1 and C2 respectively. Similarly, C1 minus C2 will be C3 in the character reverse D, where D is the positive value of I minus J, and I minus J is the forward position of C1 and C2 respectively, and D less than 0. Let me explain this with an example. We are given two strings, elephant and apple. Then we are getting an output ELEOSLBO. Now let me show you how it's coming. To subtract the two strings, we must have the string of the same length. Like we have to subtract the apple from elephant, so we'll keep the three elements ELE as it is, as you can see, and the other 5 elements will be subtracted. P is at 16th position and A is at first position, so the subtraction will be 15. So the output will be O, that is at the 15th position. Similarly, when we subtract H, which is at 8th position, and P, which is at 16th position, we will get minus 8. Now we'll get the S from the we will count from negative position: minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 6. So we'll get the S for the other elements too. Now take the another scenario when we are in which we are having the two same elements. If we minus B, that is at second position, and the C, that is third position, we will get the minus 1. In the reverse string, that is Z. And if we minus A and the E, we will get minus 4, and the minus 4th position will be W. And if we are having the same element, we have to print the first string element as it is, as we are given in the question. I hope the example is clear. Now let me show you. We are taking two inputs A and B as string 1 and string 2. We are storing the alphabets and its value 1 to 26 in a string. Now we are using a for loop for the input A, that is string 1. Now we are checking if each element is it present in the alphabet string. If it is present, we will appending its index, that is its value from 1 to 26 in a list L. Similarly, we are doing it for the string D. Now we have to subtract the to perform subtraction, we have to make the length equal. So we are removing the extra element and storing it for the further process. If the length L string is greater than length L, we are using a while loop to pop the first element and appending it in the list rem, that is remove. When the length of the two strings become equal, we are breaking the loop. Now here's come the subtraction process. we are defining a list 1 as L and list 2 as O. We are creating an empty list difference to store the value. Now it is a zip function we are using to subtract the two lists using a for loop. We are using a for I and j in zip object diff append I minus j. We are storing the value of the difference in the difference empty diff. Now we are appending a new character after subtraction. We are using a for loop. If we are getting a value of the difference greater than 0, we append -1 because the list is starting from the 0, so it goes up to a 1 element further. And if the element is less than 0, we are making it from the negative direction. And at the end we are joining the both string, that is remaining part in the list we are creating new. Let me show the output. String 1 is elephant, string 2 is apple. If we get the output. Now let's check for the second case. The first string is ball and second is cell. We get ZWL. Here it is. Hope you like the video.